Yo, what is going on, guys? So I've actually been getting a lot of questions like, hey, where's the R1? Why aren't you doing R1 videos? Do more videos on the R1. And some kid even put like, hey, sell me your R1. So if you don't know, I live in Michigan and the weather's like full-blown retarded here. So like literally like last Monday we got like 6 or 7 inches of snow, and then yesterday it was like 60 degrees. So I actually still have the R1. It's right here. So like I'll explain why all this stuff is off here in a second. So the other day I actually did oil change on the R1, and then yesterday, like I said, it was kind of nice out. We actually went for a little rip, and I realized that I had one of my HIDs was not working. It was this one down here. So I started to tear it all apart and try to fix it, and literally hate buying shit that has aftermarket HIDs. I'm gonna try to go through it and figure it out. So that's what I'm gonna do with this today, because you guys want to see more R1 stuff. So I figured I'd give you an R1 video, and then soon, because I actually ordered the mic piece already for my GoPro, the wire that it connects it, because I got GoPro Hero 4, whatever. I gotta get a mic for my I got a special cord for my mic that's in my helmet, and my other one broke. So I ordered one 2 weeks ago, and it's now on back order. And then once that comes, I'll be doing moto vlogs, and I'll be doing more videos on this, and then I'll have a couple videos reviewing a couple of my buddies' bikes that they just got different bikes. My one buddy just got a brand new MT-07, and then my other buddy just got a Triumph Speed Triple. So I want to do like review videos on them and like first rides or whatever. And then there'll be more stuff on the Grom. Like I got to get to doing the review or whatever sound clips of the Grom exhaust. If you haven't watched my last video, I did the Amazon Grom exhaust for 60 bucks. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. And then there'll be another video on that soon once I get that other cable. But so today I'm going to be pissing with the R1, trying to get this headlight thing situated. And then I'm also going to be like just cleaning the garage up and getting shit figured out. I got to get my push mower working so I can bag the leaves in the backyard. And this is just a mess in here, so I got to get this all cleaned up. So today's video is going to be more of a vlog style video. I know some of you don't care about that and you kind of just watch the videos to watch them. Appreciate you. And then for other people who don't care about the vlog style videos and it's not really like a how-to or whatever, this one might not be for you. If you don't like it, whatever, that's fine. So last night I actually tore into this. I took the windscreen off, which is sitting right here, and then which I had to take the mirrors and shit off, which are up there, to get the windscreen off. I pulled the bulb hoping I could just get to the bulb, but that wasn't the case. All the wires are ran tucked way down in here. So I started taking this stuff off. I might have to take this air intake breather friggin' thing off or whatever this is, and to give myself more room. And then I might have to take the whole nose off, because I don't know, this wire is like legit just like crammed in there. Can't get to it at all. And then I realized that this wire, when I pulled all this stuff out, is actually ripped. So I'm gonna try to figure out where this goes to, and that might solve my problem. But I can't get to anything because everything's like either zip tied in there. And then when I was pissing with it last night, I just had it out in the driveway, and I ran out of daylight and I couldn't see nothing. And my 2 little LED lights that I have in here aren't really the greatest. So I figured I would piss with it tonight and see what I can figure out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like keep tearing this stuff off, and I'll update you guys every once in a while. All right, so I got pretty much the whole front of the bike torn off. I figured it would be easier just to take everything off, get the nose, everything out, so I can try to go through these lights and troubleshoot it. The only thing that I really had to unplug was, I'm guessing this is like mass airflow sensor or something. I did have to cut the main power because the kid who hooked these up just had this wire running back to the battery. So I'll just put a quick disconnect on there, so if I ever have to do this again. And then this goes to the LED side marker lights. There's one on the other side. Everything else seemed to be just like, this stuff was just chilling, and I pushed it back up in there. Ooh, all right, never mind, I thought that was on clip. I just slid all this stuff down there, and then I brought it over here. I'm gonna try to go through it. I don't know if you can even do this with HIDs, but I'm just gonna put a battery up to it and see if it gets power. And then maybe this is just a bad ground. I did try it, and both the headlights are actually not working now. So I don't know if I fucked it up even worse. But I'm gonna try to just go through this, troubleshoot it. I might undo all these zip ties and pull this tape and shit up and see if maybe there's just a bad connection or something somewhere. Yesterday was the first time that I like sprayed the bike off, and maybe water got somewhere it's not supposed to, and that's what fucked this up. So what I'm gonna do is just see if I can get this fucker at least to turn on. If not, I'll put it back on the bike after I piss with everything and see if the headlight turns on, because it could just be the bulb maybe, but I don't even know how to get the bulb out because all the wires run down there, I guess, unless he just spliced them in here. So maybe I'll try both bulbs and see what the fuck's going on. That's why I pulled it all out, because before I pulled it out, neither bulbs work. So I guess I'll start here and go with that. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to the HID, if the bulbs went out or if the ballast went out. I checked the fuse and that looked like it was fine, but it wasn't getting power to the actual bulb, so it was either ballast or that solenoid or resistor or whatever went out. But then, so if we do this, here's the same thing. This one just has electrical tape over it, so this is the other side, and this should be the factory H7 bulb, and it gets its power from this clip right here that actually connects into the speedo. So if I turn my unit here on, grab my little prong deal, try to get this, I'm doing it one-handed, so it's reading 0, right? I put it in, oh shit, hold on, put this up here. So it's still reading 0, but if we go ahead and start it up, as you can see, we're actually getting power. So as you can see, I don't know if you could hear me, but we're getting power there coming from here into these bad lads and sending power to the actual bulbs. So I'm gonna get some H7 headlight bulbs and just try plugging it in here and then turn it on, and if it actually turns on, then it should be back to factory, and that's how it should come factory. So once I get them bulbs and they work, I'm just gonna put them in and rip all this HID bullshit out and run the factory bulb, so then I won't have to deal with these stupid problems anymore. Then I might actually look into seeing if I can find an LED H7 bulb and then just run LEDs if I want the white look, but I rather it just be back together and have headlights, because I don't really give a shit that much about the HIDs. So I'm gonna run to the auto parts store and get a bulb, and hopefully that will fix this whole issue. All right, so I went and got just these deals here. They're supposed to be that neon fueled whatever. They're supposed to be kind of white, so maybe they'd match the LED side ones. I don't know, I honestly don't care, I just want them to work. So I plugged them in, I took the electrical tape off this other side, and I'm gonna fire it up and they should turn on. Hopefully they'll work, and then if they do work, then I'm gonna go and rip all of the I'm gonna go through and rip all the HID shit out, like this stuff here, and then like these bulbs and stuff. I already unplugged most of the other shit, it's all sitting over there. So I'm hoping this works. I mean, it should, but which is sweet. Now I'm gonna go ahead, tear all the HID shit out of there, and then button everything back up, put it all back together, and be good to go. Headlights all work. Again, side markers turn on when I flip the key on. Boom. Come on with the engine running, and the high beams work. The only thing is these bulbs aren't quite as white as the LED side markers. So I might try actually to get the LED headlights off of like Amazon or something. The ones that don't take like the ballast deal. The only thing is I seen is you might have to cut the back of this little cap here, because they have like a little fan and motor to keep them cool that goes in the back. It's like a built-in ballast, but that way you don't have to mount one anywhere. But I'm gonna look around. I might do that just so it's all back to white, but then I don't gotta piss with all of this stupid bullshit. Yeah, so bike is back to having headlights and whatnot. I didn't really get to my mower or cleaning the garage really, but I did figure my headlights out, and that was like one thing I was really worried about and focused on getting done today, since it's nice out and I didn't have a whole lot going on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this here video. Actually got some R1 content going. I'm gonna run it up to town, I think run to the bank, and yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, drop a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions about the whole HID delete thing that I kind of did today, drop that down in the comments, or if you have ideas for future videos. Until next time, guys, I'm out.